Hello, good and pleasant morning to you all. Yes, we do wish that you're having a good and pleasant morning. And if you're really not having a wonderful morning, we're hoping that throughout the day, as the day progresses, it will improve for you just like that. So that is how we are wishing and how we do care for you, our punters, our our fans, our viewers, and all our supporters. Yes, it's good to start on a good note. And I am Oliver Buchanan, and as you have here is,
Junior Fender.
yes, Mr. Julian Fender. Enough respect to you because we're going to have a good show this week. I'm going to go with four bankers.
Thank you,
We're
boss.
not having it that greatly with bankers lately, but we are kicking them with outsiders. Thank you for Native Flyer. And you're right, you did us some justice on this platform here. And we do appreciate it like that. Big up Andrew Wright again.
And boss, and
Yes,
let me
Mr.
say
Fender.
that Andrew Wright win was long overdue.
Yes, and it is gonna just give people a chance to see that there are other diamonds there in the rough.
Yes.
So other people who are not getting the chance to go at it like that may just about the privilege to get some opportunity now. Thank Andrew Wright for that. Courtesy of Andrew Wright on that native ruler win, native flyer win. Yes, yes, we are gonna go straight into the program and get to the meat of the matter with whatever we have to offer for today's race meet. Yes, we are gonna go to our first banker, which is race number 3, ride all day number 2. Race number 3, horse number 2, ride all day is gonna kick off the banker program for us. Yes, ride all day won pretty convincing and last. Yes, it was a convincing win for him. I think he's gotten it even a little bit easier now. Yes, we are gonna wonder if his stamina is enough to do this 7.5 furlong. But to my analysis and my judgment, I think he will just about get this quite comfortable. Look for good competition, or next in line you could look for number 5, Fearless Mission, the Radish Roman for trainer Oral Aiden, who is doing really well right now. We're gonna go for Miss Grove to see a light and give some contest here. So we're gonna take Ride All Day. Yes, I'm taking Ride All Day, number 2 in the race 3, with Ian Spence for trainer Philip Fiani OD to just go away with an easy win here. My next banker on the card is race number 5, horse number 3, Uncle Peck. Yes, Uncle Peck was a little unlucky and last. He got impeded early and he had to play catch up, but it wasn't good enough for him to land a blow to come up with a victory. But he is back here looking good and okay, not giving too much competition here, and I think Uncle Peck can just about get that first win and release his maiden here. Yes, you're looking at Lampton Alex going to the track there with Rasta. Uncle Pet is our second banker on the card. We are going to look for number 7, Imaya, to compete next to him. Next, we're going to go to number 1, Successful Man. And last but not least, Chesney. Yes. My next banker is race number 6, horse number 11, Star Quest. Star Quest has been working pretty well. He has been showing reasonable signs since he started racing. He worked pretty well coming into this, and I think with the breeding that he has, it is gonna be better for him the more distance he gets. So I'm looking for StarQuest to be a banker here. Race is nicely competitive, is strongly competitive, but I'm looking for StarQuest as a banker because you cannot take all the easy bankers. You have to look a banker that can give you some props. So number 11 StarQuest is my third banker. Look for a strong run from number 9 Laredo, who did run well in a distance short of his best, still looking good at exercise. Number 5 Dan Kwesi, who represents is mainly representing the speed in this race, should go out there quite comfortable. But to my estimation, the big question is if he can stop at 6.5 and then still get an extra furlong to 7.5 and emerge. I'm saying no to that. I think StarQuest is gonna get it. So StarQuest is taken as my third banker. Look for good runs from number 8. A good run from number 8. Cop Car, who did represent well. He showed a positive sign when he took over and was running pretty well, and he did stand up in the end and defended the second place. So look for Cop Car to do some good running here. Last but not least, Cosme, who has been well supported all the time, not looking bad also, so she can pick up the pieces and come deliver a better run here. My next banker, my final banker, we never generally have 4 bankers, but we are feeling good about our selections and we are going to just give them to you. Race number 9, horse number 1, Money Market. Yes, this Money Market is seem to be getting this one on a platter. 111 pounds, 5 furlongs round. This look like what Money Market is begging and seeking for in every way. He's drawn at 1. McLean only needs to get a good sharp break and this could be over from the get-go. I'm looking at him with this light handicap, good speed, good quality horse, good runner who can run these with even more weight than 111 pounds. So I'm expecting Money Market to just do a strong thing here and be a banker in the circumstance. Look for number 6, Major Danger, who will be coming a calling in the end. Yes, he could be close enough and be good enough and be at the where it and be there where it matters most. Look for number 3, California Crown. He is a little overburdened with the 57 kilo, but still has the ability to get his head in the mix here. Benson represents good speed here, could be a threat to Money Market where speed is concerned. But I think Money Market will devour Benson. Even when you look at the handicaps, Money Market is still getting it ahead of Benson. Last but not least, look for number 4, Tem, to come with a good run. He's a pretty good horse, he has good ability and he is consistent, and I think he's gonna run based on how he looks in the morning. Those are my 4 bankers. We are gonna go to individual first choices immediately. Race number 4, horse number 3, Alexa's Lodge is my first individual first choice here. We can see that the horses that we are selecting ain't no 1 to 9 horses. This week is money week. Whatever will may come, but these are the horses that have some competition around them, and if you win you can get good payment. Look for a good run from number 1, KP Choice. First outing for trainer Jason DaCosta, looking really good and sharp, and I think he is gonna come there up and running. Number two, again, first run for Oral Aiden. Maybe the first run out of Carl and this stables. So Emperor of the Cat is now in a newborn for the very first time in his life. And he's looking really good. He's groomed by Narval, aka Marshall, who has been kicking up a storm with Midnight Galaxy. So check that. Put a pretty good note to that. Look for this race is competitive, as I'm saying. Look for handicap horses such as Rejected Raja, Sugar Daddy, Warsaw, and to a next extent who is not handicapped, generational. So you see the widespread in the competition here. Warsaw chasing supernatural power, and with the fact that he's showing that kind of speed, maybe that speed could be good for this group. He could just go to the lead and take it away, even with the fact that the speed is turned up in the race. Look for Rejected Raja who can come there in the end with, because the speed is so strong. Gonna get his first run from Junior Panton also. He's looking better. His coat is up a little more than when we last saw him at the races. So the race is a ticklish one. Look for Sugar Daddy, who is so light, who did use 57 kilo to beat Alexa's Lodge, who I am selecting now. And here, to Sugar Daddy go with 50 kilos over. So the race is set for anything, where anything can happen. My second, so I'm gonna take Alexa's Lodge as my first individual first choice. Look for good ones from number one, KP Choice, number two, Emperor of the Cats, and number nine, Warsaw. As you know, we spoke of the other remaining horses that has a good cut to this race. We're gonna go to our next individual first choice, race number 7, horse number 4, Legacy Isle. Yes, Legacy Isle is looking good. He is. This is what I'm saying. When I made a comment like this about Commandant, they had some width. They were a little wide and still running good. And now they are shaped up and look more elasticity. They look more cut out. The muscle up, the more tone, tighten up more. So the elasticity is gonna come from that. I think they have to run hard to beat Legacy Isle even with this top weight. Look for champion Bubbler who is bouncing here, there, and everywhere. She's fit as ants can make her, and she's proving to people that she is no fluke. So look for champion Bubbler to come and represent well here. Next in line is number 3, Digital One. Yes, Digital One, when she ran with Legacy Isles out the straight, she suffered some mishap at the gates, so we did not get, we could put that or run through the window, throw it out through the curtain, and then look for Wall Street Trader to give a good run. But Wall Street Trader is back up in the handicap, and where Wall Street Trader is concerned, he is a little handicapped out of the race in comparison to Digital One, who is sporting a 5 kilo or more difference this time around. So look for Legacy Isle number 4 as my second individual first choice. Then to beat, ours to beat is number 3, Digital One, and number 1, Champion Bubbler. My final individual first choice, where I can give Mr. Fender a chance to get a go, is race number 8, horse number 6, Provident. Yes, Provident may have taken a back seat because of J Speed on last. He's back here looking good, working well, nicely, nicely set up in his condition. This race is gonna suit him like wow. Look for good runs from number 5, Train of Thought, who has the speed in this race. Look for another good run from Oil Machine, who was caught close home after making a good run with Dane Dawkins. J Speed was the one who got him. And I'm gonna say King Pie is expected to do better here now that he is a little more race fit and he has the class in comparison to this crew over the times, with the exception of Providence, who ran in the classics. Last but not least, number 1, the General, who is picking up the pieces and is on the improve. So I'm gonna take number 6, Providence, as my final individual first choice, ahead of number 5, Train of Thought, number 3, Oil Machine, number 4, King Pie, and the General, who is improving lately. Mr. Fender,
Yes.
you're much obliged.
Thank you very much. And let me say, Bash,
Yes.
I listen to your analyzing of the card,
Yes.
and I must say that it is very, very interesting because you share the logic,
Yes.
of each races that you know,
That I preview.
yes,
Yes.
and I like that, and I know the fans also
It is within my
like that.
capacity to do so, and it is also my joy.
Yes,
I have a joy in doing that.
yes, yes, and as Dr. Paul Wright says, he's so proud of you because it's like going to Calabar. It's no
Kingston
Casey.
College. Yes.
You
I'm
know,
a Fortis carrier, said when
yes,
none protest.
Fortis.
Brave may fall, but never yield. Book the dog and the pine, Never take
Yeah.
the whole world as mine. Have to share it,
Right.
Yes.
Right. Well, I my time now to share what I have to unleash to the fans on this interesting race car.
Yes.
9 races, and I must say that I will be answering to my requests from the fans that always say, hey, Fender, tell me some tips. And that's where I will be going.
So this week segment, this week program is gonna be done to order like some fish over by the seafood place.
Well, this is my asking from the fans.
Yes, people requested that you
Yes,
take,
yes,
even long before now.
right.
Yeah, they constantly
So
do that.
I must say thank you and Michelle for giving me this opportunity
This privilege,
to respond,
Yeah.
and I will be
Yeah, man, you're much
with
obliged.
the best
man.
of my ability.
Yeah, man,
here.
and you're welcome in every
Right.
aspect.
I'm going to start off in the first race,
Yes.
right? And I like 3 horses in this race. As usual, for me, I like horse number 2. He's a lion, right? Horse number 3, Angelus. Horse number horse number 10, Storm Valley, right? And but I know you might be saying, how I see it? Why?
Why you saw it like that?
Yes.
Well,
And-
surprises in life, you got to look out for surprises. So
Yes.
when you come with a surprise, that is just the time for a surprise.
Yes.
So I'm not questioning.
And but there are other horses in this race that I could have mentioned, but I somehow I just like these three horses, you know.
Yes, and they're not bad horses.
Yes, and the trainer
I
and
really did not.
and the
I did
stable.
not go into that race throughout my selections, but
Yes,
I have outsider for that race.
but
So
okay,
you will hear it soon.
okay, good, great. You know, so that is my take on the first race, and let me say that wishing you all the best. I hope I come through. You know, I just hope. But moving on to the second race, right? I remember back we did talk about this horse in one of our featuring race, analyzing the race. And we made it out that Peter Passard,
No, we were speaking of a family tradition,
right?
generational thing with third generation trainer with the Harry Passard, the Peter,
And,
the Ian Passard, and then Peter Passard, who is
yeah,
late
yes,
in the system now as a young trainer.
right. And we did came up on Uncle Harry,
Yes.
that horse in that race. But
We said that's the reason why we then named the horse Uncle Harry because of Harry Passard.
yes,
Yes.
you know, and this is the horse I am going to be selecting here in the second race. Um, Horse number 3, Uncle Harry, and it is ridden by champion jockey Radice Roman here. And let me say, fans, I just have a great feeling that Radice Roman is going to be having a good day. He's on some nice horse with chances, and based on his ability to get horses with chances to cross the post in front. So this one, I am giving him that respect here. All right, so horse number 3, Uncle Harry here. I'm moving on now to race 4, and two horses in this race that I like. I like horse number 2, Emperor of the Cat, right? Horse number 4, Rejected Raja. And these are the two horses I like in this race. And, you know, let me say, Oral Aiden, special big up to you. I know you're a trainer that just taking your time and training your horses, building up your stable, and we can see the results. It is showing up to us now. So we are believing in you, Oral, as a young trainer with, with class and know exactly how to train thoroughbred horses. Okay? I am actually now moving on to uh, in the seventh race, right? And but it is the SVL 24th anniversary trophy. This is the feature race of the day,
Yes.
and and I like two horses in here that I think will fight out the finish because of the handicap. You know, they 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 get and they warrant the handicap in here. Horse number 3, Digital 1 for Emilio McLean and for trainer Gary Sobrati. Also, horse number 4, Legacy Isles for Radish Roman champion jockey at the park here for trainer Ron Crichton. And you know, I just see these two horses to really fight the finish out. But based on the handicapping, so they come in with the 126 top weight in this race, And after slipping, taking out some of the weight because of Emilio McLean, here, Digital One, I think is coming to run. And for the stable, the sobriety stable, right? So these are the two horses that I really like in this race. And I must say that we'll no doubt have a nice day. I heard comments, they are saying the race card is not that rich. But I know, but I don't agree with that, right? I don't know what your take on that.
It's a pretty good race card. It
Yes,
may not be a race card that is filled with entries,
yes,
but the
yes,
competition
yes,
is there.
is there.
Sometimes you have a race with 4 horses and it is more competitive than a race with 30 horses.
Right,
That is how competition goes.
yes.
Yes.
So I'm saying to that
Yes,
concern,
Tyrese.
that concern fans who mentioned that to me, you hear it, hear it from me, and you hear it from us.
Naturally.
And we did sort of clear the air for you to say, well, all right, to agree and disagree. But we'll have a nice day here at Cayman Spa on Saturday.
Yes, in cases you have to agree to disagree, and other cases you have to disagree to agree.
Yes.
So it goes vice versa.
Yes.
We're gonna go straight to the final part of my program, which is the outsider part. These outsiders are not way out outsiders like the 26 to 1 native flyer we got the other day, but we can tell you these are gonna be value for money. And coincidentally, both of them is gonna be ridden by the 6-time champion jockey Omar Walker. Yes, I heard some jockeys saying that they would like to be fitting in Walker's shoe just to grab a 6-time champion, even that alone. So they're not even worrying about the classics he won, the 6-time champion there. We're gonna go to our first outsider as race 1, number 13, Expeditious. Yes, Expeditious is running some lackluster races in the past 2 to 3 races, but I can say that I am confidently thinking that this Nicholas Smith is gonna get him elevated for this race. He's gonna up Expeditious. I know what I know of. He is gonna give good care and support to this horse and look for him to look different in his physical condition. Look for good ones, that's my outsider. He can also win Expeditious, but look for a good winning one from horse number 12, Muzo, who did open up the chapter when he was going over a mile and last, and that could be a nice opener for this short race. Yes, he will be getting in some wind for this race. My next take is number 1, Bad Investment. Look for Bad Investment, who's down in class here. This is one of his weakest lineup he's facing, so he's gonna go head over heels to get this one done. My next in line is Ahmad Ali, number 11, with Wesley Henry. That horse is lurking around and moving around, yes, in a mafia type way, but he is good enough to compete against these. Maybe we are not getting his full potential at times, but if he is positive in any way and coming with a positive mindset, he's gonna be extremely dangerous. My final outsider on the day of 2 is race number 2, horse number 6, Perfect Affair. These horses not gonna be way out outsiders, but they are not selected. And as we say, sometime a horse gets 6 to 1, and is more effective than a horse that get 20 to 1 based on who got beat. Yes. Number 6, Perfect Affair, look to be a real estate type, like she's gonna go the distances and do it well. I'm looking for good runs from number 4, Lockdown, who was noted making a good run even in the straight in the 2000 Guineas. I thought he was like third or second approaching the furlong pole, so that is a good impression he made there in that Guinness race. Look for number 3, Uncle Harry, who showed good early potential. Did not do all that bad when he was a little disappointing in his last event, but look for him. He's working well and looking good, and on the Radish Roman, we could get something better here. Alive got off the mark and last, and he did work well with I Dream Again at once when I saw him, so I'm looking for him to do something here. It seems as if he's gonna do well with this more relaxed trip. So Alive is gonna be in the mix. Last but not least, number 1, Nuclear Jet, your Tajma Ware for trainer Enos Brown, is looking to be a reasonably good horse. He's a good closer, he's a strong, burly horse. So we could get him, look out for him to do something also. This race is a nutty one. It is a pretty small field, but it is interestingly competitive. And that is it for us for this week. We are asking you to give us all the likes, shares, subscribe, as we are always asking for your support and asking new members to get on board. Yes, so our final take on that was number 6, Perfect Affair, as our final outsider. Look for the good run from number 4, Lockdown, who did well in the Guineas, Uncle Harry, number 3, and number 5, Alive. Last but not least, number 1, Nuclear Jet. Mr. Fender, any closing argument
Well,
for our
yes,
this platform?
yes. Well, I just want to say special, big up to a few celebrities. I have them as celebrities
You're
right
much
now.
obliged, Mr.
All
Fender.
right,
The choice is yours.
AJ Ali.
Yes, we had him here
He
because
came on the set,
my
but
final segment was about to.
yeah,
Yes, we had AJ here. He was supposed to be right in the midst for the final part of my outsider part of the card, but somehow he was absent in the process. But we are gonna give him a shortly after this program is up. Yes, Mr.
yeah,
Fender.
yes, Batch. And I also acknowledging um, Richard Bird. You know, he's working hard and he's doing his best right now. And I think just hope for the blessing for Richard because he's a good talent. A few trainers share with me about him, but we all know the issues, and he's working on it. Yes.
Yes. And I must say, big up to all of our fans, near and far, young, middle age, and old, right across the board. I'm showing maximum respect to you people who is supporting us on this platform. Thank you very much.